Yeah. Hey, Mary. Hey, Vanna. Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Val. How we doing? Surviving. Out of bed and not crying. Hey, Stacy. Break out the hoodie. I'll give it a few more minutes to see if anyone else comes in. You as well? Yep. About the best most of us can hope for these days. All the people come to my church. Why are more people did something happen that's going to get me? Yeah. Did something happen that's going to have people coming? Ugh. Any snow? No. We had some. We did have some, but it melted. So I don't. There's like just a couple tiny little patches of snow, I think, that are left outside with barely anything. Um, well, looks like we might get a little bit of snow on Tuesday. Damn it, that's right. At this rate, possible that it might be a green Christmas. We'll see, but hope to get glimpse or tea. Weather becoming more unpredictably cheery. Yep. Yeah. That's what global warming does. You want it to snow? Yeah, it's always weird when it's not a white Christmas. Living here in Canada. Like I feel like when I was a kid, there was like one year when I was a kid that we had sort of no snow on Christmas Day. Like no, there was no snow outside on Christmas Day. But like I also remember as a kid, like we'd sometimes get like a little bit of snow even on Halloween. So like most of the time we'd have a lot of snow by now. Not that I miss snow. I don't actually like snow. Snow is a pain in the ass. Um, but the fact that it's mid-December and there is no snow outside, that is really weird. Like that's just a really weird thing for this time of year. Massachusetts wasn't too bad today. Don't get used to the cold. You're about 30 minutes in Boston. Because, yeah, I mean, like, it's, you know, it's Canada. You know? Like, we get, like, it's, 20 years ago, yeah, we would have had plenty of snow on the ground by now. So it's just so weird. I like driving in snow, but I don't get anywhere near anymore. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like walking in snow either. Like whenever I go to get groceries, I'm walking in the snow, and it sucks. So like the lack of snow is nice for me. It's convenient for me whenever I on those occasions where I do leave the house. But it is a deeply concerning sign. Hey, Barbara. Give up, I can't type. Hey, Anunnaki. I mean, I had my supper. It's the day that I worked, so I had my supper hours ago, yeah. I usually eat around, I usually get my dinner around, or my lunch. I usually get my lunch around 9 p.m., 9 in the evening, so yeah, I ate like 5 hours ago. Lunch at 9 to 9:30, so yeah. Anyway, I feel like there's enough people in here. Hey, straight goat. Hey, Rara. Gift. I mean, not really a gift. It's something I ordered for myself. It's a hoodie reveal. There's tape on it that's just impossible to fucking tear. There we go. Good enough, I hope. There's tape on it that's just like a total pain in the ass. I couldn't really rip the tape. All right. So, good color so far? This is not actually a... Oh, no, it isn't. Where's the other... My Spider-Gwen hoodie. With the hood and everything. Not quite as warm as I was expecting. I was looking for something a little bit warmer, but yeah, it'll be fine. Never thought I'd say that. Looks a bit like Spider-Man. Well, yeah. Hey, Dime. Lost weight? Probably not that much. I mean, it is meant to look like Spider-Man. It's Spider-Gwen. Yeah. Here's the back. Spider-Man elbows. It's Spider-Gwen. It's Gwen Stacy. If you've ever seen the Amazing Spider-Man movies, the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies, Gwen Stacy was in those ones. Or if you've watched the Spider-Verse movies. So yeah, or yeah. If you know, like, if you've ever read any of like the old like 70s Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy. There's a alternate version of Gwen Stacy who was bitten by a spider. Expensive? Not really. No, it wasn't particularly expensive anyway. It's actually not too. It's actually not particularly chilly right now, so don't really feel the need to wear it at the moment. Anyway, yeah. So Gwen Stacy. I don't know, Dime. Exchange it? Nah, I'll keep it. I mean, it's just. So yeah, there's back in like the 60s and 70s, Spider-Man was dating a girl by the name of Gwen Stacy. She died. The night Gwen Stacy died, one of like the most iconic Spider comic books. One of those like sort of definitive comic book stories that really shifted the entire superhero genre in a lot of ways. About 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago, died from falling. Yes, she was knocked off a bridge. In the comics, Green Goblin had taken her to the top of a bridge. Is it the George Washington Bridge, I think? I forget which bridge it was. Might have been, I think, the George Washington Bridge. Took her up there, and while Spider-Man and Green Goblin were fighting, Goblin knocked her off. Spider-Man flipped, tried to catch her with his web. In the process, she ended up getting whiplash. Her neck snapped. Recently bought a tablet so I could read comics in full color. Being sucked into a whole new world. Nice. If I could have any one iconic comic book, what would it be? I mean, I've already got New Mutants Annual. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to go with. No, maybe X-Men #1. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I think maybe around 15 years ago. No, less than that. Might be only about 10 years ago. Yeah, a little over 10 years ago, I guess. Wasn't actually. What year was X-Men 1? 1963. No breakfast every day or no dinner every day. Tearing up, remembering that my mom made me a Spider-Man costume when I was about 5 years old. I mean, I guess probably no breakfast, but anyway, so yeah, Gwen Stacy. She was Peter's romance for a good few years, and then she was killed by the Green Goblin about 10 years ago. 10 years ago or so. Spider-Man's writer at the time, Dan Slott, did this event called Spider-Verse. That was just all these multiversal versions of Spider-Man and other spider-related characters. One of the characters that was created for that was Gwen Stacy, Spider-Woman. Gwen Stacy as Spider-Woman. Hey, favorite YouTube crush wears purple every day, different outfits, but always purple. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Having like a specific color scheme is always, having a specific color scheme is good. Good idea. So yeah, Spider-Woman, she went by. She was nicknamed Spider-Gwen. And she was given this absolutely fire costume. That costume was like 80% of the reason that the character was popular. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, that costume was just so damn good that it got people excited for her. The story where she was introduced was, it was a well done story anyway. Like, it was a, well written story, well drawn story. It was a good comic that introduced her, but well ahead of the comic actually coming out, the costume design came out, and people just fucking went wild for it. It was just such a good design. So, and now and then she ended up being in the Spider-Verse movies. I think she's actually got a. I think she's got a new series coming out soon. I think there's supposed to be some series about her like going on a tour, going on like a tour with her band. I don't know. I pay only sort of vague attention. just because I remain curious. I may not be buying Marvel anymore, but I remain curious about what they're doing. How would I handle life on the road? Poorly, probably. Truth is, I'm not a great traveler. Um, it sucks, but yeah, I do not. I do not travel well. I get car sick on long car rides. Planes, I always get jet lag, something fierce. Never been on a long train ride. The longest train ride I've ever really been on is like an hour, so don't know how I'd handle a long train ride, but yeah, life on the road would be really rough for me, I think. I do want to travel more, but sadly, probably not very likely. Would I be a trucker? No. No, I would never be a trucker. Why? I don't like driving. Some of his bandmates just got off a 2 month tour. They're lucky they didn't kill each other. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's not something that I can ever do. Hey, PK. Hey, Capone. I did show the hoodie already. Hey, Bandy. I'll show it again before I go off. I'll show it again before I end the stream. Give it like 20 minutes and then I'll show it again. Never go. They hate when they're on the road. As soon as they're back, then they want to go again. Isn't that always the way? You hate it until it's over. And as soon as it's done, you want to do it again. Because you forgot how much you hate. Because you forgot what you hated about it. Hey, SH. We've chatted a couple times, so like we've texted briefly. Life is cool. It is. Anywho's. Recorded an episode of Life is Strange, or not Life, but Emily is Away too. I did not realize that Emily is Away too would be so fucking long. Like the original Emily is Away, I recorded, it took me an hour to record it, and I was being slow. If I could time travel and I had to stay in any year, which would I go to? I don't know. I'd probably jump a few years in the future. 1962? Pass. Fuck the past. I don't want to go to the past. The past sucked. Give me the future. Yeah, the first Emily is Away is like, it's very short, It's like half an hour playing on your own, an hour just recording it for a Let's Play. Emily is Away 2, I'm like, took 2 hours to get 2/5 of the way through. We went to the moon in 1969. Yeah, what do I care about that? I mean, yes, very impressive and everything, but allegedly went to the moon. I don't know, that doesn't... I'd still rather live in a time with internet and shit like that. The past still sucked. The past was awful. Just full of terrible shit. Anyway, yeah. I had no idea that Emily is Away 2 was so fucking long. I wanted to do it because I figured it'd be like, 3 games, and, Emily's Away, just 3 games, an hour each, hour each to get through each of them. I'll be lucky if I can actually finish all 3 games before the year ends. eBay? Indeed. I don't use eBay. I think I might have used eBay once, maybe. Hey, Kai. Anyway, Daniel, I will show the hoodie again before I end the stream. Would I say the internet has shaped who I am? Yeah, yeah, I would say it definitely has. For better and for worse, it has definitely shaped who I am. Japanese ad? That sounds kind of neat, actually. A Japanese ad, neat. I never get Japanese ads on YouTube videos. Matthew Perry. I did not know. Hey, no name. I had a microwave dinner. Oh, that does make sense, Rara. Ketamine overdose? Yeah, that also does make sense, unfortunately. But yes, I assume that, yeah, Japanese ads do make sense when you live in Japan. Don't tell YouTube, but I pay anything that asks for YouTube Premium. Ad free is the only way. I mean, I don't really care that much about the ads. I mean, whatever. Maybe it's because I did grow up with ads. I just don't really have any particular issue with them. They're whatever. I can deal with them. Like, oh no, it's interrupted. My experience is interrupted for 15 seconds. Or for 5 seconds, and then I have to hit skip. Whatever. Exactly. I grew up on commercials. I grew up on like long ass commercial breaks. Tokyo Disney. I have no interest in going to any Disney World or Disneyland or Disney thing. It's in Chiba. Hey, Matthew. Ready for dinner? Just a microwave dinner thing. Nothing special, just a microwave dinner. Okay. I mean, I'm up to this. This is what I'm up to. Fair enough, though. Good night. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. Because I'm sure I'll be on tomorrow. Put my hoodie back on. I suppose. Then the hood. The hood's got the little spider stuff, webbing stuff going on as well. So here's like full look at it. And yeah, the back. Design looks good to me. I mean, it's just a good design. Thanks for listening. You're welcome, Vanna. And yeah, so this should be useful for whenever it's just a little bit chilly up here, because sometimes it gets just a little bit chilly. Can't believe you found what was actually a V-neck hoodie. What? What do you mean V-neck hoodie? This is not a V-neck. This is just a regular hoodie. Mukbang? Probably not. No, that isn't. Oh yeah, I suppose because it does sort of. I suppose it does have that little V design on it. Hey Lisa, Christmas traditions? I got nothing. I just go to my mom's and we have supper. Usually, I think we usually will have turkey dinner at Thanksgiving. My brother is thinking maybe doing something different this year. We'll see. We got a zipper for easy access. Yep. So yeah, this will come in useful whenever it's a little bit chilly up here. Doesn't Thanksgiving hurt? Hey Layla. Yeah, I meant Christmas. Like turkey. Like I meant we have usually like a turkey dinner. So like usually for Christmas we'll have a turkey dinner. My brother's talking about doing something different this year. We'll wait and see. Not sure if we will just go with the turkey again or not. Yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see. I guess Matthew. Turkey is pretty mid. Yeah, it's something like it's you know it is. I will say, turkey is only special because it's like a twice a year thing. Having turkey on a regular basis, yeah, I probably wouldn't. It probably wouldn't be as enjoyable. But Thanksgiving and having it at Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's there's something special about it because of that. I'm from Australia, but I moved to Canada and had my first turkey. It's not my favorite thing or anything. Rib roast was a thing when I was younger. That sounds pretty good. I mean, I just like roast in general. So yeah, I mean, turkey's not my favorite thing, but I mean, not my least favorite thing either. There are things I enjoy less. What do they have instead in Australia? Ostrich, koala. I mean, obviously, I don't think they have Thanksgiving in Australia. For Christmas, I would assume maybe something like a ham. Anybody know why black eyed peas are eaten on New Year's? No idea, Lisa. That was never a thing in my household. It's fine because I don't think I'd like black eyed peas. Just a hunch. I have actually heard of that tradition. Vaguely. I vaguely heard of that tradition before, but it wasn't a thing in my household. Make the sides with wasted turkey, or get a small piece of breakfast ham. Southern and Jewish tradition. Cold meats and stuff because it's a. Oh, that makes sense actually. Yeah, that's true. Seafood. Yeah. I forgot that it's. I kind of forgot that Christmas is in summer for Southern Hemisphere. That makes sense. Forget the rest of the world might not have Thanksgiving. I mean, it's really just a North American thing. It's really just U.S. and Canada. Like it really is very much just like a U.S. and Canada thing. Like I don't know if there's really any other country that have it. I don't think even like Mexico. I don't think even has it. I suppose there are a few others actually. Why does Canada do it? Canada bedrooms? Yeah, kind of similar. Yeah, yeah. So U.S., Canada, Grenada, Saint Lucia, Liberia, and then unofficially in Brazil, Germany, and the Philippines. There is also a Dutch town of Lake Leiden and the Australian territory of Norfolk Island. So there is actually a specific there is actually a territory in Australia that apparently does celebrate it. Neighbors across the street have twinkling lights in their house, driving my cat crazy. Aw. Yeah, mostly Canada and US. And then apparently Germany decided to grab it. Liberia for some reason. And then Grenada and St. Lucia. Sort of an odd set of countries to have it. Oh, turns out the version of Hey Jerry, I got it from AliExpress. Today's maple syrup day. Neat. Apparently, the Thanksgiving in Grenada is actually very different from is actually like completely separate from what we've got. So yeah, Thanksgiving in Grenada is related to the anniversary of the U.S.-led invasion of the island in 1983. Liberia celebrates it because you know, a lot of American colonists there. So yeah, there are a handful of countries that celebrate it, but mostly, the main ones are U.S. and Canada. That was just USA, Canada. Yeah, I thought it was mostly just us, but apparently there are a small handful of other countries that do have it. Um, Sometimes specifically because of, in some cases, because of their relationships with the U.S. So it's mostly Canada and U.S. and a handful of smaller countries that do it as well. Anyway, kind of looks like a Spider-Man sweatshirt. Close. It's Spider-Gwen, aka Spider-Woman, aka Ghost Spider. Yeah, it's a Spider-Gwen shirt. It's just a great design. Anywho's, thanks, Jerry. Think I'm gonna end the stream for here for tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow. So I'll see you all tomorrow, I hope. Good night for now.